David Peterson getting set for his 5th start of the year. Comes off a no decision his last time out Friday against the Cardinals. Gets the ball on a beautiful spring day in New York. 69 degrees as we approach game time. Phillies try to avoid getting swept. The Mets have beaten the Phillies 8 of the last 10 meetings.
The 1-1 hit hard on the ground to the shortstop. Hole backhanded by Lindor. Fires to second. Out at second base. Nice pick by Baty on a short hop throw by Lindor. And that retires the side. Nicely done on both ends. And the Phillies are done in the first.
Zach Wheeler was one of the biggest gets that the Phillies could ever have gotten from New York.
Making Wheeler work. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat with Alonso on deck. And Soto pulls that one on the ground through the hole into right field for his first hit in this series.
Over to first base. Nice easy hop for Bryce Harper. And the side is retired. 22 pitches for Zach to get through the first. We're on to the second.
Well, it was a tailor-made double play ball, and Vientos still had time to get one out if he hadn't bobbled it a second time. So the base is loaded for Rojas, who flies one out to right, not very deep. Bohm tagging at third. Soto makes the catch. Bohm is not going to try it, and Soto's throw comes in on a fly to Sanger at the plate. So now Peterson with a chance to get through the inning. Trey Turner the batter. Bases loaded, 2 out. And Turner pulls one on the ground to short. Lindor gets the force, and Peterson gets himself out of a jam. He picks up Vientos, keeps it scoreless.
0-1 to Vientos. Now Wheeler deals. Fastball line the other way. That's a base hit down the right field line. Castellanos gets to it quickly. That'll hold Mark Vientos to a leadoff single. So after the leadoff single by Vientos, back-to-back strikeouts by Wheeler, and Brett Baty will be the batter. Well, he's probably a little nervous right about now because we know there are going to be a couple of changes prior to Friday's game with the imminent activation of not only Francisco Alvarez but Jeff McNeil.
And Baty crashes one deep right field. Forget that. Way back and out of here. Brett Baty with his first home run of the season, and it was a monstrous shot. 2-0 New York. Well, with the decision looming in the next 2 days as to who goes down with the return of Jeff McNeil this weekend, Brett Baty casts his lot with one huge swing. 1-2 to Schwarber. And he swung and missed. Sanger picks it up and throws him out. First strikeout of the day for Peterson. And he gets the outside corner. Castellanos caught looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Peterson to finish off a 1-2-3 shutdown third.
He'll yell out strike first before he makes any movement. 2-1. It's hit hard toward third. Diving stop by Mark Vientos. He made the catch falling to his right. Made the catch as that right bare hand slid across the dirt. Great grab for the first out. So Wilson is on. Sosa gets to second. And the inning continues now for Johan Rojas.
Line drive, base hit it to left center field. Rounding third, heading for home is Sosa. Wilson goes to third. RBI for Rojas. And it's a 2-1 game.
So again, the 4th inning, reaching up and biting Peterson. And now he'll try and limit the damage as he faces Trey Turner with runners at the corners and 2 out.
Base hit to right field, and the game is tied up. Rojas is around second. He'll hold up there. RBI single for Trey Turner, his first hit of the series as Wilson crosses the plate. Swing and a miss. He got it with a high heater. Now that's the second time he's gotten Taylor. It's the 4th strikeout for Zach. And here's Baty.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Busted him right on the inside corner, and Baty goes down on strikes.
Phillies have the leadoff man on. Nick Castellanos, the batter. The 0-2. Reached for and lined in the air to left. Here comes Nimmo, dives forward, makes the catch and holds on. And scampering back to first is Schwarber, 1 man away. Nicely done by Brandon Nimmo.
So 1 out and 1 on, and now JT Realmuto. He hits a double play ball right to Baty, handles the tough hop, and Lindor does the rest for the 4-6-3 double play.
I like it better if Zach could finish this guy off right here with this pitch.
Swing and a miss. He got him. And that is the second time he's gotten Singer. And it's the 6th strikeout of the day for Zach.
6th inning, Alec Boehm leads off against David Peterson in a 2-2 game. And he rockets this one out to left. Nimmo back and makes the leaping catch. Second terrific play in left field by Nimmo today. Once diving in, this time leaping away.
Zach Wheeler still on the hill for the Phillies as we go to the last of the 6th. Phillies 2 and the Mets 2 here at Citi Field in New York. Mark Vientos will lead off.
Got him.
Boy,
he came back down 3-0. 7 strikeouts for Zach.
The windup and a 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on a breaking ball. And Winker goes down on strikes. That's number 8 on the day for Wheeler. That'll bring up Tyrone Taylor, who has struck out twice today.
Swing and a miss. He got him. 9 strikeouts for Wheeler as he strikes out the side here in the 6th inning. One mistake. That's it. But man, he's been on top of his game again.
You see the numbers for Danny Young. Got a couple of outs in Sunday's game. Got himself a hold. Boy, this is quite an outing. Having to face Harper and Schwarber.
And he struck him out. Danny Young went back to the slider to strike out Harper. 2 down in the inning. 1-2. Got him looking. Side retired. Danny Young comes in and strikes out Harper and Schwarber back to back. Second walk of the inning for Buteau. 2 men on for Kepler. The hope for Carlos Mendoza is that Buteau can get through this inning, and then he'll have Diaz for the 9th. 2 out, 2 on, 2-2 to Kepler. Line off the glove of Acuna into right field. Soto gears up for the throw home, and it is in time. He got him. Juan Soto throws on Nick Castellanos at the plate to keep this game tied. So here's Rob Thompson. He's holding, and now he says, let's challenge. And Mark Wegner says, no, too late. You have 15 seconds from the end of the play. And clearly Thompson used more time than that. Diaz on in a tie game in the 9th.
Well, he was charged with 1 run, but gave up a 3-run home run to Bryson Stott in the first game of the series.
2-2 coming. And he hits a weak ground ball to third. Vientos has got it. Side retired. Diaz works a 1-2-3 top of the 9th, and now the Mets will try for the walk-off at the bottom of the 9th. Last of the 9th. Mets 2, Phillies 2. Mets trying for their 7th straight win.
5th pitch of this at bat. No balls, 2 strikes. Acuna leads off second. And the pitch. Ground ball. To the left is Stott. He's got it. Throws to first in time, and we're going extra innings.
Diaz, for the first time this year, will go beyond 1 inning. Bryce Harper will be the free runner at second base. He made the last out in the 9th.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the 10th inning. And a strike 3 call. Bottom of the zone, according to Mark Wagner. Kyle did not agree with it. For Diaz, that's his 2nd strikeout. Now Castellanos. There goes Harper. Just what you said, John. They're not even going to throw.
yeah, he was one looking and going home. Every pitch to Kyle, and Torrens was a little more difficult throw, and he didn't even throw it.
Ground ball to third.
Attaway,
Into left field, a base hit for Castellanos. Harper will score, and the Phillies take the lead. It's now 3-2 here in the 10th inning.
And now, what do we have? That's a balk. That's a balk. He disengaged the 3rd time, and that's an automatic balk. And Carlos Mendoza and Jeremy Hefner are both heading out to the mound. Diaz was pointing to his left hip. I don't know if that's the issue that is ailing him, but he's coming out of the game. So with the Phillies having taken the lead in the 10th, now Diaz forced to exit the game.
Well, this is one of those situations for Kranick. He's got to reach back for something extra. He's just got to gut this one out.
And Stott gets a breaking ball and lifts it to right center. Not very deep. Soto coming in with Taylor. Taylor makes the catch. Castellanos won't budge. 2 out. Now Kepler up with the bases loaded and 2 out in the 10th. 1 for 2 off the bench today. In the air to right field. Soto coming in and toward the line. Side retired. Wow. Kranick comes in an emergency and limits the damage to just the 1 run. Mets come up in the bottom of the 10th, down 1. Well, last night, Rob Thompson used Jordan Romano in the 6th inning. Now he's asked to get a save. It has been a very rough go for him.
They used him in the 6th inning last night to just get him some work and get him some positive affirmation. And now under the gun here in the 10th.
So infield is in. Bohm, Turner left side. Stott and Harper in on the right side. Base hit ties the game. Lindor at third. 3-2 Philly. Alonso up.
And Pete lofts one to right center field, cutting over in the gap. Stevenson, he won't get it. Lindor's in with the tying run. Alonso in at second base. He has an RBI double, and the Mets have tied it at 3. 26 RBIs for Alonso on the 23rd of April, and he's gotten the Mets even in the 10th. And it's left in the hands of Starling Marte. Alonso representing the winning run at second with 2 down. And Marte dumps one into center field. Base hit! Here comes Alonso! Stevenson's thrown to the plate. Too late, and the Mets have won it! 7 straight for New York. Marte the hero! A broken back dunker into center field, enough to win it. The Mets rally for 2 in the bottom of the 10th. They finish off a 7-0 homestand as they sweep the Phillies.